Hemingway's A Day's Wait is a story about a young boy who gets sick with the flu and wrongly believes that he is going to die. One morning, the boy, who is around 9 years old and is called Shats by his father, looks very pale and sick. He tells his father that he has a headache. The father tells him to go back to bed, but the boy does not listen. He gets dressed and goes downstairs anyway. When the father sees him sitting by the fire, still looking sick, he feels his forehead and realizes the boy has a fever. He sends him back to bed, and this time the boy listens, though he keeps saying he is fine. A doctor comes to check on the boy. He takes his temperature and says it is 1 or 2 degrees. He tells the father that the boy has a mild case of the flu, which is not serious unless the fever goes over 104 or turns into pneumonia. The doctor gives the father some medicine and leaves. The father goes back upstairs and tries to read to his son from a book about pirates, but the boy looks very pale and silent, like he is not paying attention. He cannot follow the story and he does not want to sleep either. He tells his father that he does not want to stay in the room if it bothers him. The father says it doesn't bother him, but the boy repeats the same thing. The father thinks the boy must be feeling confused because of the fever, so he gives him more medicine and goes out for a walk with his dog to hunt birds. Outside it is icy and cold. The father falls a couple of times while crossing a frozen creek. He finds some quail and few. Even though he misses some, he is happy that there are many left to hunt later. When he returns home, he finds out that the boy has not let anyone into his room because he does not want to catch his fever. The father goes upstairs and sees the boy still looking the same, pale, feverish and wide awake. He checks his temperature again and tells the boy it is around 100, even though it is actually only 2.4. The boy says he knows it's 102 and asks if it is serious. The father says it is not and tells him to relax. Then the boy asks what is the time he is going to die. The father is shocked and says he is not going to die. The boy explains that he heard the doctor say his temperature was 102 and that in France, where he went to school, the other kids said the people die if their temperature goes over 44. The father realizes the boy has been quietly waiting to die all day because he misunderstood the temperature. The father gently explains that different countries use different ways to measure temperature. In France, 44 degrees is dangerous, but in the US, 102 is not. He compares it to the difference between miles and kilometers. When the boy hears this, he relaxes and just says, "Oh." The next day, the boy seems much better, but he is emotionally sensitive. He cries easily over little things. It shows how stressed he had been when he was going to die.